Hello and welcome to the next episode of this Leeds Career Mode. This episode may be a bit short depending on my speaking because I have a bit of a cold at the minute and I definitely want to get some episodes out. So we'll definitely have Crystal Palace in this episode. If it does turn from live commentary to post commentary, that means that my throat hurts too much and that is it. I'll try and get at least one. I'll definitely try and get as much of the FA Cup out as I can, and then I will have to double check the squad. I think the squad's fine. I mean, I've got the left back I needed to replace Goodmanson. I've got Cashman in for no reason whatsoever. So theoretically, I should be golden sorted. What's this one? Holy moly! Been trying to get rid of him for like 6-7 months, and he finally leaves. I don't care if it's a bad deal. It took too long to get rid of him. But FA Cup game against Palace is the first thing up. We'll see how long my voice lasts and how much of the match I can show post commentary, like live commentary or post commentary or whatever you want to call it. But I'll do my best. So far, Palace are passing it around like they own the place, which fair enough, they probably do. I mean, it's their home ground, so obviously they do. We shoot, and Dewsbury Hall almost scores. I wish shout louder, but I literally can't. I literally got a soother in my throat trying to help that out, but it's good to see that we can get our first shot off. Hinchill's going to try and cross it into a stack, or is it Rodon? No, he doesn't go for either of them two. Dewsbury Hall, Bogle. Somehow I had to hit the shot. The defender could have blocked it, but he decided to step out of the way. Pirro down to Ramazani. To Hall. I forgot who we replaced Goodmanson for. Nothing happening with it though. Palace have been attacking themselves, it's just nothing's really collated into a promising attack for them. I may have spoke too soon. Oh, definitely I spoke too soon, so that's going to be a goal. Luckily it's saved by Leno. I did honestly think that was going to be a goal, but then we can't clear it. And then saved again. Leno is our saviour. Oh, did Ramazani time that well? He did. Oh, that save was perfect. We were unlucky not to score there. But it is what it is. Let's try and slow them down from crossing it in. Doesn't work. Straight to an open Palace player in SA, and he does that. Naka down to Aronson. Oh, actually, maybe actually done enough to get past. Bit wide for him, yeah. Another corner for us. Hinchwood knocking it in. Rodon headers it, but straight to the Crystal Palace defence. You can go about to say Aronson can head it back, but we decided to head it back to the Palace player, not a Leeds player. He has a bit more pace than our number 2. Ooh. Ah. This could be dicey. Another great save by Leno. It doesn't seem like any teams can score before the half-time break, but with Palace having the last attack, he's got to try and clear it, which Hall does. And the referee doesn't want us to clear it any further before he claims it for half-time. Well, that could have started a lot worse. Sorry about the coughing fit. Oh, it was a slide tackle you can see at the edge of the box there. Was that going to be a free kick or penalty? I'm not too sure. But they slot it in, tap it home. Whether they said at half-time works. No, I said at half-time ain't nothing. Oh, go on, Aronson. Straight onto the post. Open blaze of grass, then the post is what you want to aim for. Ramazani going to cross it in. Pirro. He wasn't offside, he just decided to head it upwards. Surely a little flick backwards of your head would have actually got on the goal sheet faster than what you just done there, but we'll go with it. Oh, and Leno was in the right place for that attack. You know, I stopped talking because I don't think half these things are going to happen. Passing back to Pirro is nice. No finesse shot or anything needed. I just done a normal shot and turns out that actually worked more. And the middle of the pitch is our best friend yet again. Well, 1-0. No, just got to try and score again to make sure that Palace don't go through and we do. Dewsbury Hall, please. Aronson, please. Okay, he done everything there apart from score. And that pass to Piero wasn't good enough. Aronson, you love hitting the post. I can guarantee that much. Aronson up to Bogle. Aronson will come off at the next break. Oh, Dewsbury Hall. You score, but you're also coming off. I made the changes way before this ever happened. One appearance in the FA Cup, one goal in the FA Cup, and your reward is getting subbed off for Geldhart. So, take that as you will. Danny Cashman's coming on as well, which he didn't want to show. Just wants to show Geldhart instead. But yeah, Cashman's starting for us on the left-hand wing now against taking Ramazani off. Nonto is on the right wing instead of Aronson. So what we've got to do now is keep this lead, which could be easier said than done. 3 minutes, is it 3? 1 minute at a time. You just about get that ball. Cashman, you're going to knock it further forward. You can. First game you're in, Cashman, we win. It had nothing to do with it, but take it as a positive at least. I'll see if the throat still feels good, so we'll go for the Birmingham game next, or not Birmingham, Blackburn, and we'll go from there. With Blackburn Rovers being in, try and talk, and then something else happens. With them being in 15th, it should be an easy game for us to win. I'm not really using you, so we'll negotiate your contract. Try and go up a bit higher than 4.8. Try and go up to... It is Brighton, so we'll try and go up to only 5. Only 5. I don't want them to hate me. They're happy with 5 mil. So Justin could be moving onwards. 3. I'm just mainly hoping we get the FA Trophy due. Are you playing Bristol City? Can't be. Let's have a see who have we actually got. It's not in January. Bristol City is a league game that's been shuffled earlier into the week because on the 13th of February in the year 2027, Aston Villa will be the FA Cup game we have. Oh boy. So we'll get on to this one. We'll play the Blackburn game. This is Justin leaving for Brighton. I'll probably get told, I didn't do enough job. Well, I didn't use them, so here's what it is. Yeah, I could have got 6.3. And Smith wants a chance. Gaffer may go pro contract the team. Actually, I never mentioned anything about just thinking about money because I never told you I was going to look at your contract. You wanted me to look at your contract. Alright, see you in the Blackburn game, and then after that I think I'll have to call it there because my throat is starting to go. Alright, let's get this on the road. I'm starting to have that coughing fit, so I may do a bit of live and a bit of post-com. Maybe, I'll do it all commentary because there's no point doing half and half in one match, is there? But Friday's episode, the next episode, will probably be all post-com, unfortunately, because I haven't got time to... I haven't really got any other time to record, so it will be post-com for Friday, which I do have to apologise for. But I'd rather get you content out than not give you any content whatsoever. And that was the weirdest pass you could have gone for, Piero. I really should start talking. Can't talk much, but I need to remember to talk because that's the whole point of live commentary. Son of a gun. You're 15th, you shouldn't be beating us. Piero, Tanaka, Dewsbury Hall, Piero. Okay, Cashman. I know I brought you on for this match and I got Aronson off with Harrison on the right wing, but we need to try and get ourselves more into the game, please. Because Tanaka can't do squat. Can sometimes, but not all the time. Don't do it again, Blackburn. Thank you for saving it. But it's going to be yellow card for Stack after that horrendous tackle earlier. Could have stopped play there, but referee said play on, which led to Blackburn getting their corner. Blackburn once again going close. I thought they were going to pass it along the box, but they rather shoot it instead. Toe poke save into a corner. Short one they take. Hedges goes along the ground for some reason, and that's easy for us. Whether or not we can keep this going is another thing. Oh, it's got a lot of gap there. Did Piro... It wasn't even Piro, it's Cashman. Probably was on side because the ref hasn't blown for offside, so Cashman probably was on. Good idea then. Hedges with the... I was going to say cross, but he decides to pass it backwards. And Rodon, instead of trying to get out of the box, wants to rather play it around. Cashman with a good ball up to Dewsbury Hall. 3 balls down to Pirot. Of course, computer goes back, but I can't really focus on that in a minute. Harrison. We score. How much of that was easily not choppy is another thing, but we equalise thanks to Harrison. Cashman passes it all out to Hall. Should be the last attack of the half. Hall. Dewsbury Hall gets tackled. Blocks. Oh. Almost. Could have almost made that into a 2-1 goal line at the break, but no. They're going to try. Hedges. Passes backwards, passes forwards. Yay! Didn't take Blackburn that long in the second half to get anywhere near the equalising, like to get the winner again. If it stays this way, they definitely will win. And Cashman like that, we're not going to get anywhere. Hinchelwood. Oh God, our passes aren't even doing well. Dewsbury Hall down to Pirot. Please say you're onside there, Cashman. You are. And you score. Danny Cashman of Worthing. Well, technically Brighton to begin with. He went to Worthing. Done a few games in Worthing. He's now plays for Leeds in unrealistic fashion. And, yeah, he just scored another equaliser for us. So that is a good start. I think it was very... I'm not even sure that was even going in originally. It was going in originally, okay, but it hit his arm and went in. So, Danny Cashman, 52nd minute. First, I would say Premier League, but we're not Premier League no more. It's your Championship. The Championship goal is to Danny Cashman. All we got to do now is make sure we don't score. Not score. Make sure we don't concede the equaliser, but we don't with Cashman back on the ball. Hinchelwood up to Pirot. And Pirot can't do anything. Can't well. Oh, blocked. Bogle out to Harrison. Heavy touch, but can get it to Dewsbury Hall. And he can't get it to Pirot, so that was completely blooming pointless. Promising attack gone to waste. Pirot up to Dewsbury Hall. Well, actually, I can get it through that. I was going to say if I can get through that gap, Jack Harrison would have been through. Fortunately not. Another attack by Blackburn Rovers, sorry. Another promising attack by them anyway. And it's going to be 3. When you know, you know. Our first corner of the game. Harrison's going to knock it in. Quite deep. Not going anywhere. Hall. Quite a weak shot, unfortunately. With Blackburn trying to start the game fast and us not really reacting to it. And this is going to be a problem. Bogle doesn't make a difference. He's actually offside. Okay. Bogle, you've kind of got a bit of a reprieve there, and so has Stack. But Geldhart, Fraulo, Okafor through to Harrison. Cashman couldn't capitalise on that. And that would have been a nice way to get another 3-all goal line, another drawing goal line, because every time we score, we seem to be drawing. They always seem to be winning every time they score. So it would be nice if we could actually get a draw, score for a draw, and score for a win. Cashman, go on. Let's get to Geldhart. Free ball at Okafor. Okafor shoots. Another brilliant save. Free kick for us. I'm not even sure this is going to be work. Almost worked. It's more powerful and better than I thought it was going to be. I thought we absolutely balls that one up. Apparently not. And how did Fraulo get that equaliser? It's either they header it out or we header it over the bar. That never happens. Fraulo, you'd made it save us a point. Considering how close first and second are together and how far behind we are, I know winning would be better. I know we had like 5 or 6 or maybe 7 points clear of 4th place, but Fraulo, thank you very much. Okay, Stack, thank you, clear it. Another big game, 3 goals each, 6 goals in total. I can't even speak. I got the right numbers in mind, but I can't say the right things in my mind. But now I'm trying to figure out where that leaves us on the table. We do end it here with a 9-point gap between 4. So we've still got quite a big points ahead. Only 2 points off second, but Sunderland are running away with the shop. They are doing very, very well. They are literally skyrocketing up the league. Well, not up the league. They're already like first or second most of the time anyway. I mean, like they're literally skyrocketing into first place to keep it. It's going to be one of them scary things where we aren't going to be able to get there, I don't think. I'm playing bottom of the table Portsmouth next. Oh, God. Unfortunately, like I said, the next episode, which I think is episode 24, it's definitely the Friday one. It will unfortunately be post-com because my throat is not really coping doing this 2 games live com. So I do apologise for only 2 games, but at least it's both played, not one played, one sims. So there's that. But we'll see. We'll end with. Oh, sorry, I'll just accept that. I can't be bothered. We'll end it there. I know that's probably not the best thing. I know that Leeds want to use all the budget remaining because once it hits the end of the season, they aren't known to replenish it. They're going to get rid of it all. But we will see. I mean, considering it's like almost like $500 million, I think it is. Then Leeds United are pretty mad. But it's what it is. See you next time.